Mawar now moving on and over Okinawa with those severe tropical storm strength conditions. Winds actually reported on the island and across the southern Japanese islands for that matter. In Naha, 57 knots. Nanjo there in southeastern Okinawa, about 59 knots. Takitomi also about 58 knots. So enough to, sufficiently relocate, let's say, your trampolines, which we have seen a few photos. Thank you very much for people for sharing this with me. I put out that joking trampoline warning graphic yesterday, and it just goes to show there is a reason why we do have that running joke. You do want to make sure you prepare ahead of these storms, even with small things like that, before they get launched and kind of carried away in these gusty conditions, which at this time you can see we do have on the satellite imagery here that outer eye wall, or whatever is left of it, coming on shore, and that's where some of those max wind gusts are going to be still enough to toss things about here. And here's the radar showing you where that center of circulation is. The western side of it completely dried out, but those winds are wrapping around, and especially on the east coast. Nanjo right there is where it's kind of seeing the worst of the winds. That's where you're going to be seeing those highest wind gusts. The west coast maybe not so much, but the east coast for sure, as our storm kicks on by and continues to rapidly shoot off towards the northeast throughout the rest of the weekend, going extra tropical. So it'll be a vast improvement. But this is a graphic I was telling you about. 50 to 60 knots, what we are seeing out here, the highest winds on the east coast. Trampoline warning in place. Just be smart, be safe. Don't head, even after the storm moves away too, make sure you don't head out to the coast and get into a dangerous spot as far as these waves are concerned too, because this is still kicking up some decent surf out there. As our storm moves away though, throughout Friday, about lunchtime, I think for the most part, the rain's going to be not even well before that. In fact, Friday morning, for the most part, the rain's going to be over with the winds turning in from the northwest. Once you get that rain band pass on by that I just showed you on radar, conditions are quickly going to improve, and over the weekend it's going to be that dry northwesterly breeze. So for example, Friday morning, yeah, maybe some showers out there, high about 26, but then you're going to see things rapidly clear out as we go ahead here into Friday evening over towards Saturday out here on Okinawa. As far as mainland Japan, back there towards Honshu, this is going to stay well towards your south as it gets hooked up by that front. But there's our donut shape right there, that extra tropical transition taking place as our storm moves away. We still have that inflow in those rain bands back down towards the south, bringing showers there to the Philippines. Hey, I'm keeping an eye on this. Look at this little low trying to develop over the weekend. Invest 98W. That thing can just shush, but it is going to bring showers, unfortunately, to Guam, or fortunately, because they're still having water issues out there. And this very well actually could bring a little bit of much-needed rainfall for some people. Unfortunately, it takes the rain to kind of help out on that island right now. We want to keep an eye on that low over the next few days. Nothing screaming typhoon at this time, but definitely keeping an eye on it out there. Anyways, yeah, big thing right now. Our storm back there in Okinawa, we still got that inflow back towards the west, which is going to continue to bring showers for our friends here across the Philippines. Anyways, that's a look at everything happening out there today. Number one thing is stay safe out there, guys. If it's windy out, stay inside. Be smart about it. And as always, thanks for watching.